Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Building with BdoubleO. Yo, boy. Welcome back. Another new episode, another new... oh, wow, that grew fast. Another new world of possibilities. If you saw yesterday, if you are subscribed and you like this series, I'm sure you saw the video yesterday. That was my gift to you. Took me quite some time to get that thing completed, a lot longer than I thought it would, but in the end, I think turned out really well. The only downside that I felt from it is the world download. I didn't have that up and ready. If you are watching this now, the world download should be there. But what I did, if you are unaware, I made a, and I hinted at this last episode, I made like a little set of a bunch of different pieces you can use in building a castle. It could be ideal if you're using like World Edit. World Edit would be great because you just copy, bring it over, paste, and come up with a really neat castle design. That would be really cool. It's kind of, I kind of built a little bit of a castle and kind of just took the pieces from that. And you guys know I've built many a castle in this game already. So I feel like I'm definitely not an expert, but I've got some experience doing it. So I thought I would just share some of my build techniques and styles that you can use for yourself. So yeah, 70 different pieces you could use, 72 different pieces you could use to build your own custom castle. So the world download of that should be up. The only regret that I have, I'm looking for another sapling here. The only regret that I have is that I didn't have the world download up in time. So instead of that, I did like a fly through and showed all of the different pieces so people could pause the screen. It felt really tacky. Like as far as the video, it was kind of blech. But the music was cool, so maybe it was a little more enjoyable. I don't know. One more, please. Just one more. Come on. Oh, there it is. Fantastic. Okay. Acha-cha. So anyway, didn't really do anything in here since our last episode because I've been working on that other thing. But if you missed last episode, this is kind of what we got accomplished. We got this nice brewery set up, and we're doing slime brew. That's what we're brewing here. Let's put you here and here. Yeah, I need one more, but we'll just ignore those for the moment. And we'll go to and it should be enough, I think. But since working on some of that castle stuff, it's got me kind of inspired. I want to kind of do some castling here. We've got this really cool, probably one of my favorite castles to date that we've been working on. And so there's definitely more work that needs to be done to it. It's certainly not complete by any stretch of the imagination. So I want to get to work on that some more today. That's okay. You know, that's... oh, that made a little thing right there. Okay, let's fix that. Real quick. Boom. There we go. Yep, that stair got all freaked out. So if we just pop it like this, we should be good. There we go. There we go. Okay. If we put this guy right there, little tap situation, and I believe I've got some leather over in this house over here. Let me check real quick and see. I might have it out by the cow area, but I think it's here. Leather. There you is. Oh, even better. Easy, boys. You know what might be better as well? We'll go test this other idea out over here. Off we go. Oh, it's really crazy. I haven't been in this world in quite some time, and everything feels really strange. Everything feels weird. Like it's all moving really fast on me. Okay, so that's a look. Ideally, maybe it's lower, huh? Maybe it's down here. At the bottom. Whoops. No, not like that. Give me that back. Put it there. Yeah. Yeah, so that's a look. But there's also... give me that back. And that. You could lever it. You know? That looks like a tap as well. Yeah, for right now, let's just leave it. I don't know. Leave it like that. We'll call that good. But let's go take a look at our castle. Let's head on over here and see what we got going on. Got a lot done out in the city for quite some time after we did all that massive amount of work on the castle. So now it's kind of time to take a peek back in here and see what we can do. I don't think we're dealing with interiors today. Excuse me, sir. Interesting. Okay. Weird. Oh, it's because of how I place the door, isn't it? Because if I just put it like this, it responds instantly. But if I place it like this and close it, because the door handles are facing each other now, that's how I wanted it, it's saying, oh, interesting. Okay. Well, it's not an iron door, so we don't really need to be using those buttons anyway, but you think it would trigger it, make it close, and then trigger it, make it open. But it's registering as already open right now. Very interesting. Okay, some things we've done. We did this, which is really cool. Really hurting for iron, but boy, do I love the way this looks. Doesn't that look nice? It's a really good, detailed look. And this is what, if you use some of that castle set that I've put together for you, I've put together the basics, okay? I've put together tower bases and tower tops and, you know, some things you can do in the middle of your towers, which I haven't even done here. But this is the type of stuff that I kind of want to leave for you. I think I'll do an expansion to it or an add-on. I did forget some things like a castle entrance, like a gate. Totally forgot about that. And doorways, gates and doorways. So maybe a gates and doorways expansion to that could be really good. Doorway like this might be included. There's so much detail here that it's one of those things that's kind of hard to come up with on your own. But anyway, I think it looks good. Let's just take a little walk through here and see. So I think this area is supposed to be closed off here. We do have that there. Yeah, I think there should be... I mean, I put things here, but I think that's supposed to be a wall. If I laid this out correctly. Yeah, that's covered. Because this is a little more compact. There's not a lot of courtyard here. There's a roof here. So that roof's got to terminate somewhere on this side. We got to get that closed off there. And I think it's going to change this wall a little bit. Like it needs to come down here. Let's hop over and see what we're dealing with outside. There we go. Up we go. Yeah. So that's just the outside now, the backyard. But this is nice, the way this leads into here. So maybe we bring the wall down here and then just have this jog over. I think that'll be our best bet. Okay, I'm kind of just looking for something that I feel like this will be good for our little inspiration today. Got a little tower here. Okay, we definitely want to bone meal this stuff up a little bit inside. We've got this tower here. This is a leaning tower. This tower goes up and then starts leaning up on this level here. Love that thing. Okay, come up here. Got another kind of unique entrance area. Oh, I love the way that looks. Holy smokers. Totally forgot that I did all that. Okay, that's into a big, huge room. Like I said, not feeling interiors today yet. Kind of feeling exterior inspiration. Whoops, wrong tower. Well, I guess what I'll do is I'll do some more looking around and see if we can't find anything kind of cool to play around with today. I'm gonna get on that and be back with you, baby boo. The old Witch of the Birch. Yeah, you can hear her. There's a creeper. Yes, he's dead. Hi, Witch of the Birch. It's the Witch of the Birch. Witch of the Birch. Hello there, lady. It's the Witch of the Birch. Who wins? Poison. It's the Witch of the Birch. She's saving me. She poisoned herself. That idiot. She killed herself. The Witch of the Birch is dead, everybody. Did that creeper just poison to death? Who hit me? Are we safe in here now? Looks like it. Fantastic. Look at all those goods that have been dropped. Okay, so I've got ideas. Are you ready for them? Good, folks. Good. Bones. Good. What was I going to say? Oh, I was going to say, try to say Witch of the Birch 10 times fast. Witch of the Birch, 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 Witch of the Birch. I can do it. Can you? I don't think you can. And don't say it around your mom. You know what I mean? You're gonna say a bad word. Anyway, okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to work on this area in here. And I want to try some things that are a little outside the box. That's right. Bdubs going outside the box for once in his life. I'm going to grab all this bone over here, and I don't know how this is going to look. It's a very black castle, isn't it? I guess that's an understatement, maybe even. It's the blackest castle you ever done seen. Get everything out of my inventory. Why do I need so much garbage? I really do need it all, though. Just in case. You never know. Okay, get that out of here. It's enough, I guess. Okay. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. Off we go. I'm going to try to implement a little of this bone block, as crazy as that may end up sounding, and it does sound crazy. I'm crazy, crazy for being so lonely. All right. It makes me think this has got to go, doesn't it? Kinda? Oh, it's kind of a sad thought. Ugh. This was kind of, when you do these detail things and you got to rip them out, it's a little bit like, oh, I don't want to do that, but we're doing it. Okay. How smart is this? It doesn't feel very smart because it doesn't feel like it's going to work out very well. Hello. That's one wide. Oh, dang it. Okay. Well, we can't do it here. We got so much crap in our inventory. Ugh. Okay. I'll rebuild that in a second. Jeezer. Maybe we could try it here. Okay, I'm fumbling a little bit, so let's not fumble anymore. Let Bdubs do a little bit of work and come back with you with a terrible idea. Okay, scrap it. It wasn't even good enough to show on video. I was trying to do like the Dob and Waddle style up there. It's just not going to work. It's not going to work with this build. I'm glad it didn't work because it doesn't fit for the area anyway. I'm just really excited to try it somewhere. We got sleepy time coming up soon. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to, this is it. Like this right here is our only courtyard in the entire area. There is nothing else that could be labeled as a courtyard. So if these people want to go outside, this is their only option right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do something with this. Here it is. We're going to dress it up, okay? As best as possible. There's not a whole lot we're going to be able to do, but we want it to look gross. Kinda. We want it to look kind of beat up. Maybe we'll lower it in some areas. Time for sleep real quick. But yeah, so the outside, we do have this area over here as well. So we're just going to try to like make this look as, I guess, as appealing. Not appealing like, oh, what a beautiful place, but as visually Minecraft appealing as possible. That's going to be the goal. I don't really have a whole lot of ideas yet, so it's going to be a lot of trial and error, and I think we'll come up with something nice. I think we will. I do want to show you this, though. I really like this action. If we go here, and this will be a doorway, obviously, and we can even kind of close this off, because we aren't going to be working in here today. So if we go, sure. Even, you know what we'll do? We'll even go like this. Get those there, and we'll make a spruce door. 1, 2, no, just need one. Just need one. Don't overdo it, Bdubs. Boom. I love doing this. Get this there, get that there, okay? But then, because this is an arch and we've got that stairway there, that kind of looks weird. It's an open hole. So, grab that guy. Boom, 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 boom. And now they're level. They're on the same level. That looks a little strange, right? So what we'll do is we'll build out around it. Let's get some nether brick. We're not going to do this whole thing together, okay? Because if we did, obviously the progress would be extremely limited. Thank you, sir. Very good. But yeah, let's get in here and let's wrap this around. Because if you put it on the inside like that, you want these flush, and they are. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. And what that essentially does is it makes it look like a 3 tall door. Doesn't it? Why the shade of those is different, I don't know. Maybe I'll remove that little bevel. There's a bevel on the door that I'm not loving. Those should really match up. It's borderline the exact same texture. But yeah, that makes it look like a 3 tall door, which is kind of a nice look. And then from this side, it looks like that. Pretty good look, right? I like it, I like it. Okay, so that's a step of 1, but I got a lot more work to do. I'm gonna get on it. Did I pick up a seed? No, I didn't, but I will let these despawn in here. Get to work, and I'll be back with you. Got a good thing going here, I think. We got something pretty nice. Okay, so just bear with old Bdubs here for a minute, okay? I just tried some things. Just trying different things out, and I think some things I really do like, some things I'm gonna kinda. I do want to try this though. Let me try this though. Boom, bing. I do want to put a bunch of stones on the ground. I think that helps the look out like crazy. It's just a simple little thing, but boy, does it do a trick, don't it? Yeah, get them with the stones, Bdubs. Okay, snag these. Maybe these look a little bit better. I think they do. I'll get you back, because I could use you somewhere else, sir. Okay, bam. It blends in a little bit, but I think it looks a little nicer as a seat, even though it's not super beat up. Okay, where do I want to put this clay? I'm thinking right over here? No. Let's do it right here. Right next to that one. It's weird, I know, but okay. You're getting sneak peeks all over the place. This is going to evolve, this spot. How it's going to evolve, I've got vines in places, and they're going to grow. I just grabbed a couple and just spammed them around. Just one here, one there, and they grow. And as they grow, they kind of take over a spot. Like, okay, this is already happening. Look at over here. I put it here. It grew up and over. It's probably going to go down, maybe up and over this. Who knows? But I think once they kind of grow out a little more, we'll get a really nice overgrown look. My dad's house, they have some ivy or vines on the front of their house. And if you just let that stuff go, it encompasses the whole thing. But he, every year, goes out and kind of like clears out a space. He tears some out to kind of make it so it looks like it's climbing. Dad's very artistic. Got a lot of artsy stuff from my dad. But what I think I'll do is I'll probably go through and do that myself. My throat just exploded. I'll probably go through and do that myself as this all finally grows out to a final point. Maybe it'll grow all the way to the top. Who knows? But the way I'll stop that is through the string. I'll use string to kind of prevent it from growing in certain places. But, okay, so I lowered the ground right here to give some nice depth. And then it kind of sinks all the way down over here and comes up. It comes up because there's some roots here to this old busted up tree. Got some fences and some fence gates in there. I like it. I like it. You know, I visually, I'm not in love with this wall. How it's got this, but I keep remembering that lore that we have, and with that lore, it works. Once I remember, oh yeah, that's the old wall of this city, then I'm like, okay, I think I love it with all my heart, purely and truly. So anyway, that's nice. The thing you'll realize is we did a lot of downward focusing. We look down, and that's where we've been kind of like doing all the detailing. Not a whole lot upward, not a whole lot eye level even. I mean, we did this doorway thing, but that was about it. So there needs to be more detailing there, but I did some, I'll show you. Place some leaves here and there. This tree, it's okay. You know, it's kind of forcing it a little bit. It looks a little fancy, but when you get the leaves on there, it does make it look a little nicer. Without the leaves, not great. Sparsely placed, pretty good. So anyway, got some leaves placed here and there as well. I like this spot. As I was going along, I just knocked out a piece here and put a half a shrub. And I thought, oh, there's dirt here because this is ground level. There's dirt here. Got to put another brick. And I did. And then I thought, that looks kind of nice. So I dug it out even more. And it just gives some more structural integrity to the building, I think. Just showing that, yeah, there's a foundation to it. It goes down. Then I made this little fountain situation over here. The design isn't anything super special, but you'll notice I got to change the particles here because the water particle is the old blue. I didn't know that. There it is. Super, super bright. Now, this is not our natural water texture either. So I've got to, it won't be this color, but it'll be a lighter blue color. But just made a little fountain. Totally unkempt, not cared for. Just something here where water kind of flows out. And hell, maybe if it's even a sewer, you know, that's where all the feces from the place drops out. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that was a text from my beautiful bride. Another tree here. Because it's kind of at the end of the walkway here. It's really overgrown and gross. You see these vines are going ham. But that's it. That's it. This is what I'm talking about with the upward view. This is what we got to kind of put. So maybe even some lighting. But I think we got this exterior of this thing worked out. This is one of those things, a little tedious, maybe not as entertaining. I kind of needed a little bit of just a chill break after my big castle thing that I did yesterday. So this was a very therapeutic episode for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Gets you inspired to just kind of take a small area and just make a love to it. That's what we did today. And anyway, Bdubs is out. Love you guys to death, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.